We Have Concerns is only possible through the support of our listeners. To find out how to participate in live video hangouts, get your episodes a day early, and get bonus content, head to patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
Do a lot of humming before you know you're going to talk for a long day. When you do a lot of humming, you place your voice in a different place because it expands your vocal folds that are actually what vibrate to create the.
Ew, gross! Stop, because I don't want to know anything about how my throat works, because that sounds disgusting. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Cannata.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. I don't want to know what's going on in there. That's gross. Anything that has folds, I don't want to hear about anymore.
Speaking of knowing what goes on in there, we have an interesting
This
story.
is all about throats. No!
Have you ever wondered what goes on inside a prison?
Sure. That's why I watch Oz. That's why I watch...
Have you ever watched a Gladiator movie? It sounds like the American public is pretty fascinated with it. You know, we got Orange is the New Black.
Yep.
Yeah, Oz. Prisons are scary places.
Yeah.
Scared Straight. Did you ever watch Scared Straight when you were a kid? Or was that before your time?
Scared Straight.
Scared Straight was this documentary that was made in like the late 70s, early 80s. It was before my time too, but it was, my dad had it on tape.
So it came out more than 47 years ago.
God damn you.
And it was
God damn you.
It was a newsreel from 1936.
This just in, prison bad.
Yeah. This guard is beating this gentleman half to death. Is that legal? He doesn't know.
Dateline prison block. No, it's an old documentary about like they went in and interviewed. It's actually, if you ever saw
I've heard of this, yeah.
The Saturday Night Live sketch with Kenan Thompson, where he's like, damn, I'm gonna scare you. And then he proceeds to like reference movies.
Yeah.
That's like a play on those old Scared Straight.
Right.
Where they had these guys like, they brought in kids, like high school kids that had been, arrested for minor offenses.
I haven't seen this. I've seen all of the parodies of this in pop culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so there's lots of ways to get in a prison. There's a new way that
I've tried some of them. Some of the other ones I won't try. But that line gets blurrier and blurrier every year.
Yeah, it does. There's a new trend that we were alerted to. Katie Brady sent in an article to us about this prison in Alabama that's offering prison food night.
Oh, yay.
Where you get to go in and you pay a healthy amount of money to eat exactly what prisoners eat.
That's like a local bar offering busboy night. Come in and see what it's like to be a fucking busboy.
Yeah.
Be here till 4 a.m.
Yeah. Barely any tips.
Scald all the hair off your arms from washing dishes while some 20-year-old girl yells at you because she doesn't have enough glasses and you're 10 years older than her and you're waiting for your acting career to take off. This is not a personal story.
No, nothing, no truth in that one. What do you think about this? You go in, it's a high-priced meal, but you're basically paying to eat the worst meal of your life. That's how they advertise.
I think we as American people are terrible. I think this is like disaster tourism in our own country.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is like, oh, weird. Let's go see how terrible it is for prisoners. Oh God, I'm eating Nutriloaf. Ew, it's so terrible. I can't believe they eat it. Oh, well, I guess I'll just walk away now and go to my bed in my home.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But don't they also
Fuck you.
They also do like spend the night in Alcatraz nights,
Alcatraz is no longer a prison, though. Alcatraz is now a state park. Nobody is staying in Alcatraz. Right. It's not like when you're staying in a cell in Alcatraz, you can like poke your hand out and wave and be like, hey buddy in the next cell there. What are you in for?
Oh, I sold a lot of weed.
Oh, and so, oh God, and they gave you, they put you here for that?
Yeah. It's nonviolent, but it was my third offense. So I'm 20 years I'll be here.
Yeah, because these are real small, huh? These cells? Yeah.
No, it's terrible.
I mean, I can't even I can barely lay down. It's barely long enough for me. I'm not even tall.
Can you give me a second? I'm actually going to the bathroom right now, so it's a little uncomfortable.
Oh, sure, no problem. Anyway, they're coming to get me out of here in 5 minutes. I'm actually just here for the prison meditation and yoga class.
Oh.
Yeah.
But good luck.
But good luck in here. Oh, I don't think they have it for you. It's just for me.
Oh.
It's just for people who pay a lot of money to come here.
my life is a living torment every day.
Oh boy, sounds like it. Anyway, they're gonna come get me here soon. I'm just gonna roll up my yoga mat and be on my way. Good luck, buddy. Hey, they should decriminalize that stuff, huh? I mean, we all do it. I've done it. Good luck. Yeah, no. That's not what Alcatraz is like, but it sounds like that's what this is like.
Yeah, it's very similar. They actually eat in the prison. They come into the prison. It's run by the penitentiary as a fundraiser, and so people come in and they have what is advertised as being the worst meal of your life.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a fun fact. True story. I've spent a night in jail. Have you
really?
Yeah, I've been in county lockup. I was in county lockup for a night before. Kids don't drink and drive. I got a teen DUI, and I had a forged identification on me at the time, so I was arrested for drinking and driving, and I was arrested for forging a government because it was an actual fake ID. It wasn't like I had somebody else's ID. We made them. We used to print them out on cards.
I want that story someday. But
so I spent a night in jail, and I will tell you this: number one. I was put in a holding cell with a lot of people, and I was there for about 12 hours. I was given for a meal, 2 pieces of white bread, an apple that was fucking rotten, and like a cookie.
Yeah.
And that's what I was given.
Yeah.
Like you got these really thick slices of white bread that are like nutritionally enhanced and taste like shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And not only that, but when I got arrested, I thought, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell. They ask me anything, I'm just going to tell them the truth. I'm going to tell them the truth. It's fine. It's like whatever. And as I was going in, they asked me if I was taking any medication. At the time, I was taking medication. I was taking medication for ADD. And so after a couple hours of being in lockup and being threatened by people and being pushed around because I was like this tiny little nothing of a 20-year-old kid, and eating this garbage, they came and they were like, "You, Carboni?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they put me into a tiny, super tiny solitary cell with a paranoid schizophrenic.
What?
Because I was taking medication for ADD, so I was mentally unstable without my medication. And they put me into basically like, it's not solitary, but it's psychiatric observation in this tiny fucking cell.
You know what's really smart? Let's put all the people who are psychiatrically unstable together in one spot.
Well, you put 2 of them together so they watch each other and keep each other in check. So one of them doesn't like, try to kill himself or get violent with himself. So, but yeah, so that is what the.
So how much would you pay for that experience?
Oh boy, I'll tell you what. I paid a lot to get out of it.
I bet you did.
I paid a shit ton to get out of it.
Wow.
But yeah, so the fact that they're offering this as tourism, the fact that they're offering like, hey, come eat this shit that we give human beings on a daily basis and pay a lot of money for it is a big fuck you to flippantly admit this is how terribly we treat people.
Yeah.
It's fucking
This
awful.
is what we do to human beings.
This is what we do to human beings. You want to see? Give me $20. I'll show you what we do to human beings in here. Fuck you guys.
Well, you're actually very close to the actual menu. You want to hear what the menu really is?
It's going to be Nutriloaf.
Nutriloaf.
Yep.
And Chi-Chi. So Nutriloaf is basically, they call it anything that can be mashed up together into bread. So it's like non-dairy cheese and raisins, carrots, and what they call mechanically separated poultry, kidney beans, anything that can be mashed together into bread.
Mechanically separated poultry is any part of the chicken that is not wanted by any other food industry. And it used to be what they made McNuggets and stuff out of that got McDonald's into so much trouble. It's pink sludge.
Pink sludge.
Yeah.
So that squished together with bread and some raisins, and basically it's shit that we can't use for anything else, but is technically edible.
Yeah.
So there's that. So that's what is on the menu, and I guess there's a whole variety of different Nutriloafs that you can try at this prison.
Oh, good. Gourmet Nutriloaf. It's like going to a grilled cheese place.
Yeah.
Where you get like a really fancy grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah. There's so many different kinds. I thought grilled cheese was just one thing.
No.
But there's like 12 of them.
Oh, my gosh. Have you tried the Nutriloaf with the truffle oil and the fucking mushrooms? Eat a dick prison system. How dare you?
Actually, eating a dick is also on the menu.
Well, it is usually. Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not. So Chi-Chi is the other highlight. Have you ever heard of Chi-Chi? I hadn't.
Chi-Chi's is a Mexican restaurant, and they have fried ice cream.
Which is really surprising that they actually have catered in Mexican food.
It's not surprising if you've eaten anything but their fried ice cream.
Right, it's not good. It's like prison food. No, Chi-Chi is...
That was the joke, Jeff. Thank you.
Sometimes I explain it. Chi-Chi is anything that can be made by combining things that you can buy out of vending machines from the prison commissary. So Chi-Chi is like crushed up ramen noodles with Doritos.
Oh, it's like a fun little trail mix. It's like when you got Highlights magazine and it was like, hey kids, did you know if you hollow out an apple and you put nuts and crackers and pretzels in there, you have a healthy little snack for hiking. Hey everybody, why don't you take a Dolly Madison Zinger and put some fucking Maruchan noodles in it and then maybe some chocolate pudding and we'll mash that shit up and that's what you're going to eat for 20 years.
Yeah, enjoy.
Fuck this.
So that's...
Is this a popular thing? Are a lot of people doing this?
It sounds like it's just a couple of different prisons right now. There's one in Alabama.
Sure, there is.
And there's one in Philadelphia that are doing it.
Alabama.
Or Michigan, I guess.
Alabama. Oh, Michigan?
There's one in Michigan.
Michigan surprised me. If you had said Alabama and Philadelphia, I would be like, yeah, those are two places that don't have a lot of empathy.
It's true.
Philadelphia, I love you. You don't have a lot of empathy. Brotherly love is not actually your thing.
It's not an ironic phrase. In fact, some of these recipes that they're actually using as ways to get people to support the prison have been banned in other states. There's a couple that... There's lawsuits in Vermont that have caused a suspension to these
because you can't
food types.
Feed people. You can't feed people this stuff. Your body can't survive on this stuff. You're going to be sick all the time. Yeah. And for the amount of money that we funnel into our prison systems, and I don't want to hear any bullshit about how this is not a hotel for criminals, okay? Because it's not.
Right.
But they are human beings, whether we can see them or not, whether we have sequestered them away or not. Right. And you don't have to give them the best fucking food in the world. They don't have to eat better than I do on a daily basis, but they better get all the fucking nutritional value that they're supposed to have to fucking live.
So let me challenge you on let me play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
Is there any point to be made of allowing people to experience revulsion to this idea, experience it firsthand that may lead to some sort of change?
Now, here's my thing. If you told me that the attitude of these prisons was, we're taking you in, making you eat this meal as a fundraiser, and we promise that every single dollar of this goes into the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Okay? This is what the government is giving us. This is all we can afford on our budget. We wish we could do more.
Right.
Come and experience this, and maybe you'll see how bad it is, and we can give this money to the prisoners, and they can have like X number of good meals every month from it.
Right.
But if they did that, they can't do it that way because number one, I don't think they really feel that way.
Well,
and
it kind of admits their own culpability.
That is number two, right? Look at what we have to do.
Right.
Nobody wants to know that, and the government doesn't want them to say that. That's for
right.
sure. The state government of Alabama doesn't want people to know that that's a human rights violation.
Right.
That's a huge issue. I think it's just my one problem with this is the article makes it sound like it comes from a very flippant, ironic place,
right.
and the people who come to experience this are also coming from that same place, and
right.
That's what fucks with me is you can't fucking do that to people and laugh about it and turn it into tourism.
Yeah, that's certainly the tone of the article. I don't know if that's an unfair characterization of the actual practice of the prisons, but it certainly is the tone of the article. And I feel like I definitely agree with you. I feel like having that experience and being like, oh man, I just experienced the craziest thing. I'm going back to sleep in my, 1,000 thread count sheets tonight. Yeah. It just reeks of the most disgusting form of.
Do you know what it's like? It's like when people watch those like Rascal Scooters or Hover-Round commercials, and you're it's like teenagers usually, or like I used to say it a lot in my early 20s. Like I'd come home late and I'd be like a little drunk and I'd be high and they'd be running at 3 a.m. those Rascal Scooter commercials. I'd be like, man, we should just get one of those to just like tool around in. You know, like we should just, oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just get one of these limited mobility scooters for people who can't walk long distances because it would be hilarious. It's like it's that same fucking shit to me.
I agree. And it's surprising, but it's not surprising.
I didn't know I was this angry about this before we started doing this.
Oh, really?
I had no idea. I thought like, oh, yeah, this is kind of funny and it's kind of heartless of them, but it's like, it's like a dumb throwaway thing, but like I just blew up.
I think what happened is you recalled that night that you spent in jail, and it riled you up.
I recalled it before, and I think like I don't know. You know me. I am not connected to my emotions. I have no idea what I'm feeling from one moment to the next. I am like a goddamn baby like that. But all of a sudden it just welled up in me and I was just like, man, we can't fucking do this to people. This is one of the worst things I've ever heard. I thought it was like when we started doing it, I was like, yeah, this is kind of bad and it's kind of shame on them. But now I'm just like really angry now. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, like you said, if there was a way to turn it into let's affect change and let's really kind of have empathy for people because these are human beings. Now, yes, some of these people have committed atrocious acts, and some of these people are the hardened criminals. But they're human beings as well. And who are we if we treat them like giving them our garbage as food?
Yeah,
it just feels wrong.
We don't really eye for an eye here. That's not really what we do, or at least it's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to rehabilitate. That's the point. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where to go with this. If I could be 100% honest this time.
Yeah.
I got real mad. Jeez, I got real mad.
It's okay. It's a maddening issue.
Yeah. I'm not glad this is happening. I'm glad that somebody found out this was happening and wrote the story about this because that is the thing that's going to have the effect that we want to have here, right?
Yeah.
They're having this hilarious, like, it's this fundraiser, eat this shitty food. And now that somebody is reporting it, it's going to remind everybody about this shitty food and how flippant their attitude is about this shitty food. And hopefully it'll shame some of these local prison systems into looking at their budgets and figuring out how to fucking feed the people that are in prison.
I mean, I think prison reform is a huge issue. It's something that the country is just slowly getting around to, but the fact that we have this as an industry, as basically a privatized system where we throw people into this place and we forget about them, and as you said, it's the idea behind it is to rehabilitate, is to prepare these people to come back and reintegrate into society, and that's not happening. It's really just dehumanizing human beings, and that's fucking disgusting.
Would you guys go to one of these if you knew it was some sort of like an actual fundraiser? Like, because I think if it was like come experience this and know sort of the shortcomings that we have to deal with here, I would come do that. I would come to. Is there any circumstance under which you guys would go to a prison and experience this Nutrilove? I want to know. Certainly, don't incriminate yourself in your answer.
Yeah, hashtag plead the fifth.
Hashtag plead the fifth. Let us know if there was any situation under which you would go and voluntarily try prison food. You can let us know. I'm at A. Carboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
And hey, are you enjoying the show?
I'm enjoing the show. Boy, I like it a lot.
I know you're enjoying the show. I'm asking if they're enjoying the show.
The highlight of my week.
Because if they're thanks, man. Me too.
Yeah,
I really enjoy doing this.
Great.
This is great.
Let's go get a bite to eat over at the prison thing.
All right, hold on one second. And fuck you. If you guys are enjoying the show and you have as much fun with it every week as we do, it really, really helps us out if you go to iTunes and leave us a 5-star rating.
Oh, yeah, that actually really does help. It raises the visibility of the show. No one reads the reviews, though, so don't even waste your time.
They're going to ask you to write a review. Nobody reads those reviews. Don't do that. I mean, if you're going to write anything there, write down what the worst meal you ever had was.
Oh, yeah, the worst meal you had ever had. I'd love to actually read that.
But remember to give us that 5-star rating because that's really what it's about.
You're not rating the meal.
No. The meal would be a 1.
1, but that's not what you're rating.
No,
it's confusing. And maybe it's a little confusing.
That's why nobody leaves a review. Just remember the 5-star part.